Welcome to December. You may not have snow falling where you live, but watching the snowflakes always makes me feel festive. December has great energy, full of excitement and anticipation. So let's jump into the magic of the season, some deities to honor, and festive celebrations. Hi, I'm Amy, and at my house we are ready for a long winter's nap. I just submitted my Pagan date book to Amazon, so keep your eyes open. It'll also be on the website. December is a fine time for friends, new and old, and being with community. December is often associated with a heightened sense of masculine energy, full of fire and uplifting, particularly towards the end of the month as the focus shifts towards goal setting, taking action, and wrapping up the year with a sense of accomplishment. With all this excitement, there's often a sense of urgency that can stress you out. Don't be afraid to take some time for yourself. Get out in nature, take a hike, or curl up in an armchair and watch the birds outside your window. Often in December, the Audubon Society has bird counting events. You can also relax with a cup of herbal tea. While stirring my tea, I like to say, fill me with calm, fill me with peace. Let's start December with a party. Pan loved music and invented the pan flute, a musical instrument made of reeds. He is the Greek god of the wild, shepherds, flocks, rustic music, and fertility. Pan was a close associate of Dionysus, or in Rome, Bacchus, the god of wine, revelry, and ecstasy. Together, they represent joy, celebration, and the uninhibited spirit of nature. Pan was honored in December in ancient Greece, a time of feasting and celebration that corresponds to modern day solstice festivals. His revelry brings light and joy to the dark winter days. And if you have children in your family, this is a fun book about Pan. I'll put a link in the description. Unlike other gods in Greek mythology, Pan is a chthonic deity, meaning he is connected to the earth and underworld, and someone who often interacted closely with mortals. This made him accessible and relatable in ways many Olympians were not. Pan was particularly worshipped in Arcadia, a rustic and mountainous region in Greece. He was a local deity of the shepherds and was thought to wander its forests and meadows. He embodies the spirit of the natural world and is a protector of all things wild. The word panic comes from Pan. It is said that he could create sudden, overwhelming fear with his loud and terrifying shouts, especially in the silence of the wilderness. On the 6th, we honor Bastet. Her cult was centered in a temple in the city of Bubastis. Bubastis became one of the richest cities of ancient Egypt, and people came from across the land to worship her and have their beloved cats who had died interred there. Sadly, today, Bubastis lies in ruins. People would bring their pet cats to Bubastis to be interned with Bastet. Not only did this give the cats an afterlife, but the Egyptians believed they would be rejoined with their pets when they died. So, for those of you like me who have cats, give them some extra love and consider donating to a cat rescue in honor of Bastet. These are my girls, Gidget and Pixie. The 15th is the night of the full moon, often referred to as the cold moon, though Naida people refer to it as the long night moon. Write down thoughts you're ready to release, then burn the paper, letting the smoke carry them away and casting the ashes into the wind. Saturnalia is the day we honor the god Saturn, Roman deity of agriculture, wealth, renewal, and liberation. Traditionally, the festivities went on for a week, correlating with the solstice. His color is gold. Add something gold to your decor to honor him. This was also a time of feasting on pork, root vegetables, and sweetbread. Many Christmas traditions come from pagan celebrations, such as Saturnalia. In fact, the ancient Romans appreciated the white elephant gift long before it was common at office parties. People exchanged pottery or wax figurines called sigaralia, or gag gifts, which included something that made people laugh. The Greek sun god Helios flies across the sky in a chariot pulled by his four horses. His day is Sunday, and burning frankincense is a great way to honor him. An appreciated offering for him is pastry, some berries, and flowers. Contemporary Greek pagans celebrate for 9 days, divided into sunrise, night, and sunset. To celebrate, light a candle each night of the holiday. Extinguish the candle before you go to bed for safety reasons. Yellow candles during sunset and sunrise, and black candles during the 3 days of night. Helios' sisters are Eos, the goddess of the dawn, and Selene, the goddess of the moon, and can be honored at this time as well. The winter solstice arrives on the 21st, the longest night and the shortest day, since forever ago our ancestors have been celebrating this day and welcoming the season of growing light. Fire is a universal theme that symbolizes the rebirth of the sun and represents the return of warmth and light to the world. If you are able to attend a public bonfire or can have one in your backyard, give thanks to the sun gods and goddesses. If you live in an urban area where fire is not an option, or an outside fire, never fear, candles are a fabulous option, sharing the same sun energy. Crystals can also help generate energy for the season. Known as the warrior stone, garnets can promote feelings of safety and security. Place them on your altar or bedside table. Garnets can also symbolize that inner fire, keeping our spirit warm. This is, of course, the season of Yule. I'm doing a Yule series, so I'm not going to go in depth here, but do go to the community tab, scroll down to November 15th, and vote for your favorite Yule topic. December 24th begins the Celtic month of Birch. It runs until January 20th and is all about rebirth and rejuvenation. Such a beautiful, feminine looking tree. She stands tall and slender. The birch tree, like the willow, loves to be near water. Birch branches were used to clear negative energy and beat out the old year on the 31st of December. Birch besoms are also fabulous for flying. Moose, deer, and beavers all eat the bark and twigs of the birch during winter. The moose is my clan animal. Moose energy is strong and dignified, sometimes intimidating, very masculine. People under moose are often stubborn, but typically wise and protective of their family. On the 25th, we celebrate the Persian god Mithra, a sun deity who oversaw oaths, justice, and friendship. He was called upon during times of making contracts. The Romans adopted him and formed the cult of Mithras. The Garni temple shown here was built by King Tiridates and is in present-day Armenia. Kwanzaa is celebrated from December 26th to January 1st. Let me say up front that I understand that Kwanzaa is a secular holiday. Hell, anymore, Christmas is a secular holiday. However, Kwanzaa is a time for families and communities to come together to remember the past and to celebrate African American culture. Anyone can celebrate Kwanzaa, and it is a time we can honor African deities. You may incorporate some African deities into your festivals, such as Ayan, the Yoruba god of drumming, also known as Anya in Cuba. He is also called the spirit of the wood. On the 30th, we honor the Norse god Odin, the Allfather, and god of wisdom, war, and poetry, among many other things. Odin has been inspiring writers for years. Today is a great day to put your thoughts on paper or type them into your device. December is a month of gratitude. You may not have a field of flowers where you live right now, but take that feeling of joy and appreciation into your day. My car is pretty ancient and the radio doesn't work. I have gotten into the habit of listing things I'm grateful for while driving to do errands. I will also make altar time to express gratitude. It makes me feel good to acknowledge and appreciate. Flowers that symbolize gratitude include hydrangeas, yellow tulips, and prayer plants. So get outside and enjoy this festive season. I hope you have picked up some tips for you so that you can celebrate. Check out my series on Yule. Thanks for watching and have a very witchy day.